Pulling Trump into it, I mean, that was the other, I think, the ambient point today is that this wasn't something that was like happening among Trump's advisors. And there were, you know, that crazy pillow guy and Mike Flynn and other people who had these ideas. Now, this was being conducted by Trump personally.
Yeah, and our first versions of this White House, this Oval Office meeting came from journalists, including Bob Woodward and Robert Costa in their book. But the dialogue today was much more dense. It was much more full. I was never fully satisfied reading the Woodward Costa account of what happened in that room. What I couldn't decide was why didn't Trump do it? Why didn't he do it? And I believe it's all in the Steve Engel dialogue. What Engel shows him is this will be the bigger news story.
Right. Yeah.
Your letter to Georgia will be a small story. This will be a bigger story. And that's what the guy understands. And he thought, yeah, that's right. It's going to, and so my thing won't be page one, which is the mission, so it won't work. I don't think he cared about the graveyard. I don't think he cared how many people quit. I don't think that was going to stop him because he knows, you know, Nixon did it, some people quit, so what, right? Yeah. But that thing, it won't work. The other one will be the bigger story.
Yeah, it's not like he has a lot of respect for what the Justice Department is or represents, and he doesn't want to sully that. Exactly.
But no, you said something earlier when I had you on in the 7 o'clock hour, which I thought was also a part of it. Part two of what you're saying is that Donald Trump understands casting. And when you bring Jeff Clark in and humiliate him in front of all these other men, and he has Donahue who's in his dirty jeans and not dressed for it, doesn't want to come in his army T-shirt, and he says, no, you come, you sit right down here by me. And so Jeff Clark now is in this sort of star chamber where he has to decide if he's cast for the role. And they say, that guy's a loser. That guy's dumb. That guy's not competent. He suddenly says, oh, that can't be my guy. That guy's not the right guy for the job. He doesn't look like. Remember the one thing you heard Donald Trump criticize about the people who invaded the Capitol was that they didn't look the part. They didn't look right. They looked kind of grubby. But in that moment, Clark looked too grubby. It's like, no, he's humiliated. If he walked into the FBI director's office, assuming he could find it, Chris Wray wouldn't even give him the time of day and would absolutely not cooperate with him.
Trump needed to see Clint Eastwood sitting in the Jeffrey Clark chair. And he needed to see this is the toughest, smartest, baddest guy in the room. Instead, he's got the nerd in the chair who's just being kind of verbally slapped around by everybody there. And Trump's imagining, I'm going to put it all on this guy's shoulders. And tonight, Trump has to wonder, is Jeffrey Clark my Gordon Liddy? Is he going to do 5 years for me? Or is he Jeb Magruder? He's going to be the first one to flip. And when he flips, what does he say?